Welcome fellow YouTubers, my name is Mike and this is Extreme Automotive Addiction. Originally I had planned to shoot a video this past weekend and we were going to do some street tuning in the Camaro. That was the plan, but that kind of fell through. What happened was when I first got the Camaro, it was running great, but I tend to run a little higher octane fuel than the 91 that you can get at the pump. I mixed a little bit of race fuel in with it, and that seemed to throw the tune off in this car just a little bit. So I was going to have Brandon, the guy who owned the car before me and built the car, I was going to have him come down and do a little street tuning with it and get it set up for the higher octane fuel. But the night before Brandon was supposed to show up, I came out to the car, I was going to start it and go down and put some fresh fuel in it, and it was dead. I mean, it just wouldn't turn over, wouldn't do anything at all. So the battery was about 4 years old. I figured, okay, that needed to be replaced. So replaced the battery, then I took it out, I basically topped it off with 91, and I just took it out and drove it a little bit. And I don't know if replacing the battery reset the tune or what, or maybe it's just the 91 that's in it, but the car performed flawlessly. Ran up to $6 grand, it never missed a beat, pulled hard, just like it did when I first got it. So, you know, as opposed to having Brandon drive all the way down and me spend the money to pay him to do the tune and like that, he didn't end up coming down. So that video idea kind of got scrapped. So my second video idea was to actually take the GTO out yesterday and drive around and do just a little Q&A session and talk to you guys a little bit about some things that were going on and everything like that. But I didn't like the video. So I left in just the beginning. At the beginning of this video, you see I starting the GTO and pulling it out and everything like that, because hey, everybody likes to see a car start and pull out. It's kind of cool, right? So, but the rest of the video I ended up scrapping, and I decided to do this instead. Maybe just talk a little bit about what's going on with some of the fleet in here. Nothing's really too new, nothing's changed, no new vehicles to share with you or anything like that. And then I'll end the video. So first thing, I'll talk a little bit about what's going on with vehicles here in the shop. As I mentioned before, I have two vehicles over in Benicia at Specialty Auto Sales, or Specialty Classic Auto Sales, I forget the name exactly of them, but nothing going on there. They haven't sold yet to my knowledge. They're still over there, so I'm hoping that something happens here pretty soon with that. I still have my 72 C10 for sale. I've had a ton of people hit me up on it. I've had a ton of trade offers, just nothing that's really worked for me or I felt it would be a good deal or worth it or what have you. So some pretty good cash offers, but like everybody, you know, they want to make a cash offer via text or over the phone or whatever, but then getting them to actually show up with cash in hand is a different story. So I've learned that if you just sit back and wait, the right deal will come along, and it will, and if it works out, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. The DeLorean, I did talk a little bit about the DeLorean in my last video, or the video before, and said it was having some issues, and it's definitely having some issues. It's having some cold start issues. It's not really wanting to run well under a load. So I made friends with a fellow DeLorean owner who lives not too far away, and he and I've talked numerous times. He's got a DeLorean guy up in Sacramento. The guy's supposed to be great, and I'm gonna get my car up to him. I'm gonna actually ship it up to him and let him just tinker with it, do whatever he needs to do to it. I'm hoping it's not gonna be too horribly expensive, but I wanna get it right. I wanna get that car dialed in because I still love that car. I know a lot of people rag on DeLoreans and everything like that, but I do. I still love the car. I'm willing to put the time, money, and effort into it to get it right and get it operating as it should. So that car is just kind of sitting there right now until it goes on a transport up to Sacramento, and then once it's done, I'll drive it home, and I'll probably do a video on that. I think that'll be kind of cool. Let's see, as far as everything else goes, the Corvette that I just got, in the video I did on that Corvette, it was having some fuel issues, it was having some carburation issues. Eddie went on ahead and got an Edelbrock 650 and put on it. Running much smoother now, seems to be doing fine. Then I got it home from the workshop and went to shut it off, went to start again, and I think the starter's going out. It's either the starter or the battery, and I don't think it's a battery. It seemed like the battery is okay. So that's another little project there. Not a horribly expensive project, but get that taken care of and get that car back over here. Then Eddie's got a couple little tweaks to do on the Camaro from the last time he had it. But other than that, the projects here for Eddie are starting to slim down a little bit. I'll have him do some oil changes. All the vehicles are definitely due for oil changes, so we'll definitely do that. The last thing that I want to do is I want to say thank you. Recently I hit 1,000 subscribers. Very, very excited about that. I'm still very stoked about it, and the channel continues to grow. We're over 1,100 subscribers now. I'm very excited about it, and I appreciate each and every one of you, all the people that subscribe, all the people that watch. I especially love the comments. The comments are great. I live for them. Every time I get a comment, I get a notification, I jump right on and check it out. I try to answer and reply back to the comments as quickly as I possibly can. So if I haven't gotten back to you, it's because I haven't been notified there was a comment. But I think I've gotten all the comments. I think I'm caught up as far as that goes. And like I said, I really do appreciate it. You know, guys, I don't script anything. I just have it kind of set in my mind that I want to do this video, and this is kind of the guideline that I want to follow along, but I don't have a specific script or anything like that I follow along with. Basically, I'm just doing these videos for fun. I'm not the best editor. I know that. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I could do with my editing software that I just don't know how to do. So, but I just enjoy doing the videos, and I just want to make it like you and I are just sitting here talking. We're just hanging out talking about cars or whatever topic it happens to be, and you know, you're with me, and that's what I'm trying to do. So, you know, this is very straightforward, very to the point. So you're probably never going to see anything really extravagant. Yeah, I'm not going to be like some of these bigger channels and everything like that, and that's okay. You know, the channel's going to grow, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm happy with the way it is right now, so anything over what I've got right now is a bonus. So thank you guys. You guys are all a major blessing. Keep the comments coming. Please, as always, subscribe if you haven't already. I love the thumbs up, so if you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. As always, my Instagram and P.O. Box is in the description below. And you know, if you guys want to send me something to the P.O. Box, I haven't gotten anything yet, but if you ever want to drop me a line or send me a picture of your vehicle or whatever, I'd be happy to include whatever you send me in one of the videos. And yeah, with that, God bless. Take care. Have an absolutely amazing day.